get both the spot and just inflict lots of damage. He's doing a good job. Firebat Hero doing an excellent job of creating some air to the top. He's pinned those carriers to the back. He's chasing them back, but looks like Free's going to be able to pull it back. I don't know if he has any Dragoons to back that up. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's any Dragoons left at the ramp. He's going to be able to take that expansion that was being made right there, again, probably to float to the lower right-hand corner, which I don't know if Firebat Hero is going to be able to cancel that in time. I'm not sure if that was canceled or not. Looks like that carrier has a decent amount of damage, but in the meantime, that upper left expansion, Firebat Hero had snuck behind, was building that upper left expansion, and Free's going to easily be able to take that out with his Dragoons. I don't think Firebat Hero is going to be able to bring any forces, especially with those carriers in the air, to back that up. Yeah, Goliath going down left and right. He just doesn't have enough to fight off these 5 Goliaths at the moment. He's trying to plant down Spider Mines to get a decent spot with those Goliaths, so he can basically keep that spot and chase those carriers across the map. Free doing a good job of protecting them, though. He's gathering up some Zealots. My guess is he's going to go for a pincer maneuver here. He's going to let Firebat Hero run towards the middle of the map, probably across the top lane. He's going to bring his Dragoons. In fact, he's just leaving that Dragoon, a single Dragoon, on that command center, probably one to save Sai, so he's not dedicating a ton of units, but also to try to draw Firebat Hero into that position. Looks like it's a little too late. He's already pulled his carries back to the front. Doesn't look like Free, he's producing a couple carriers, but yeah, Free should be hurting on resources. His main is low on the resources. He hasn't expanded, but Firebat Hero is really in the same situation. But Firebat Hero, although he has lower quality units, those carriers really in kind of an advantageous position, he definitely has more of them. He's really been producing like crazy out of those 6 factories. Psystorm manages to take Templar off. Excellent micromanagement on Firebat Hero's part. Bad Psystorm gets off. Didn't really hit any units under it, so Free's going to have to pull back. Good job on Firebat Hero's job. Comsatting then to get rid of that spot advantage. That he's trying to float that command center back, but that's going to go down to that Dragoon. In the meantime, it's kind of, again, totally disadvantageous in Firebat Hero's kind of sector. It looks like he did manage to get a carry down. Good job on his part. Again, Free doing a good job of using that gap to screen those Goliaths out. He can only really bring one Goliath at a time through that gap. In the meantime, he can just use this visual blank spot, using the superior visual of those ops to go up, attack those Goliaths. In the meantime, bringing attack force from the front, screening those Templar with the Dragoon. He's going to get a Psystorm across all those Goliaths, most of those tanks. Still a decent-sized Goliath force out, but another Psystorm incoming. More Goliaths going down. Free's really pushing this attack here. I think this is going to be the breach that allows him to get a forward attack on Firebat Hero's base. Firebat Hero really never had an opportunity to push forward. Really, he had to keep himself in static defense. Good job getting a drop backside. That's exactly what he needs to do. He needs to get minor drops past Free while Free's distracted, take out the resource production. In the meantime, just try to minimize the damage of those encroaching forces. He might be able to take out... looks like he's got an expansion of his own. No, it looks like carrier's in there to take care of that. Only lost a pylon and a cannon there. In the meantime, he's inflicting all sorts of damage on the SCV line of Firebat Hero. Firebat Hero is trying to escape there. Free going up. I'm not sure if from the minimap, if he's at the secondary, he's going to be able to take out that secondary's command center. My guess is he's immediately going to turn his attention toward the right. Firebat Hero bringing that dropship back. He's going to try to push that attack up. I'm not sure. It looks interesting. Free is kind of... looks like he's gathering his forces. He's kind of deciding how he's going to do that. Is he going to go after the main attack force of Firebat Hero so he can just press an attack unabated? Yeah, he's going to come around, try to engage that force. Firebat Hero doing a good job of pushing an attack to draw Free's forces back, but Free's going to be able to meet this in time. But that gives Firebat Hero some time to, again, get another Goliath force up. What he really needs to supplement this is, again, just some sort of dropship. He just needs to sneak behind Free's base. It's really kind of... Oh, Psystorm going off all over those Goliaths. All those Goliaths weak. He's trying to pull those Goliaths back, maybe hope to get a repair off on them. Free just doing an excellent job of using just kind of an advantageous micromanagement situation. Using those carriers with those and Templar, screening the Templar with the goons, going up, taking the hits with on those tanks with the Dragoons, then just going and Psystorming all those Goliaths, and then just pushing in with those carriers. Firebat Hero's forces really are in chaos, and there's I just really I don't often say this, but I really feel bad for Firebat Hero because it just seems like there's not really anything he can do at this point. Dragoon camped right out of view of that command center. Looks like Firebat Hero is going to lose that expansion once again. In the meantime, he's going to lose those SCVs, which are really more costly. In the meantime, Free is being a little careless. He's not expanding himself. He really needs to go out, especially doing the carrier push. He needs to not remain confident in the current forces he has. He needs to continue pumping forces and go secure a couple resource points of his own. In the meantime, looks like, yeah, he is doing that northern position. But he's probably going to need probably one more expansion to keep up the current production level. In the meantime, Firebat Hero having a hard time with his res just because he's lost, what, 3 command centers in the past couple of minutes to that roving carrier force of Free. Free really taking his time going around, making sure that Firebat Hero really can't keep his production up, but really doing a good job biding his time. Somehow, excellent job on Firebat Hero, somehow managing to get sneak those vultures behind Free's massive force. He's pulling back that force to save that. Again, Ob's in position, so those mines aren't really going to be effective. In the meantime, sneaking those vultures through. Firebat Hero, or Free's going to have to dedicate a couple forces here. Actually, he's not. Looks like he had cannons down. Good base protection on Free's part. Knows that basically Firebat Hero's only option at this point is some degree of drop. Pushing up on this, saving that Psystorm, it looks. Just going to go up, take another command center down. In the meantime, yeah, 3 vultures going at that upper position. I'm not sure that vultures are... he can get the mine down, he can get the drop. In the meantime, Firebat Hero trying to screen down to get his SCVs in position so we can once again start mining out of his resource. That single carrier is going to be able to take out those vultures easily before it takes down that Nexus. But he did get 2 or 3 probes. Unfortunately, that wasn't at a decent degree of production on Free's part. That, again, nothing. It looks like Firebat Hero's just kind of resigned himself to pulling some resources off that base and then bringing them back to his main and using his units to kind of protect. I'm not sure if that means he's out of res, can't build command center, or he just doesn't want to lose the comsat and pull something out, or he's just a little bit frightened to dedicate something there, especially when it's in such a vulnerable position for those carriers. Lots of vultures being produced on Firebat Hero's part, which is actually a good maneuver because what he can do is he can use mines to kind of screen against both the Templar and the Dragoons when they're coming in for that Psystorm. In the meantime, he gets that spot for this Goliath to push it up. Yeah, see those mines going down, but it doesn't look like he's going to get them down in time. Really, you have to have a position staked out beforehand to do that, and it doesn't look like he's going to. Psystorm going off on those Dragoons. Free did a good job of breaking that, seeing what Firebat Hero was doing, trying to set up a perimeter, spotting it out. That's GG. Really tough game for Firebat Hero. Excellent job on Free's part. Just dominated that game from front to end. Again, just getting those carriers out early, knowing Firebat Hero's style. Firebat Hero, yeah, just absolutely dejected. Free looking very confident. Great game. Hope you guys enjoyed that match. This is another commentary by Diggity. Talk to you guys later.